Hi, everyone, and welcome to Business 203, Business Communications. And this is the course that will help you to look at yourselves professionally in your writing as well as in your presentation. I am Professor Sandy, and you will learn more about me when you click into About Your Instructor. Right now, I want you to learn a little bit more about what this course has to offer you and what you will learn and how we can enjoy this course together, learning how to improve our communication skills. All right, so this is the first thing that you're going to see is the announcements page. This is where you are. And when you clicked into Start Here, this is where the video came up. Okay, so when you're navigating the course, always start with announcements because that's where I'm going to put any of the announcements and letting you know when the assignments are posted. I usually post them on Monday mornings. Of course, the first day of class is January 25th, and that's why you're looking at this probably on the 25th or probably when you saw the email when I sent it on Sunday night that this was available. So you can see pretty much everything that you will see according to the menus. Okay, you will have click into syllabus and course information. That gives you a description of the course. Here's your syllabus. Make sure you click into the syllabus and read because not everything here on Blackboard is in the syllabus, but everything that's in the syllabus is what you're responsible for. This is our tentative schedule. We have 9 units, not 9 weeks. Submitting an assignment, this is a link when you click in to show you how to submit your assignments if you're not familiar with assignments in Blackboard. Excuse me, since this is a writing intensive class or section, I've given you a little bit more explanation of what writing intensive means, particularly for business communication. There's also a video on the Writing Center and the importance of the Writing Center. The textbook, this is an open education resource course or section. That means that you have no textbook to buy. Here are your textbooks, the links, all right? And I will be referring to that when you have your assignments, when I post the assignments. Grading standards, the formal assignments, including the e-portfolio, is worth 60% of your grade. Excuse me, individual team homework assignments, team discussion boards, 10% individual presentation, dress oral video, team dress oral video in the written paper. Obviously, you're going to do videos using Screencast-O-Matic or whatever it is that you're going to be using. This is a college level course. This is a 200 level course. There is no R grade. This is what the grades are for Hostos. Giving you explanation of asynchronous or fully online sections. I post the assignments each Monday in the assignments menu tab, and I also post the announcements that the assignment is made available. Anyone unable to submit the assignments on the due date and time must speak with your advisor. I will accept communication only through your advisor as to any problem that you are having in submitting the assignments on the due date and time. Otherwise, the grade of 0 will remain. That means that if you do not submit the assignment on the due date and time, you'll get a 0. But if you talk to your advisor and say whatever it is, because the advisor is not going to tell me what you told him or her, but just to let me know that there are circumstances. I don't want to hear from you about the problems that you are having because I am not a counselor. You go to the counselor to explain your problems so that the counselor can tell me that there are extenuating circumstances why you did not submit the assignment. And I am very serious about your assignments being on time. This is a 200 level class section. Some of you are going to graduate at the end of this semester, so I am deadly serious about your being professional and making sure that your work is submitted on time and submitted accurately and to the best of your ability. Are you ready? All right, make sure that you click into the link to do the Are You Ready? If you did the Are You Ready for another course, excuse me, last semester, just show me the certificate. Okay? When you submit the assignment, you have to submit the certificate. Okay? Not the fact that you took the test or the pre-test or whatever it is. You have to have a certificate, and that's what you're going to submit to me in the assignment. Netiquette, I just assume everyone is going to treat each other with respect. There's no question about that. Student guide, we use Collaborate only for office hours. all right? And make sure you understand that office hours are from 10 to 11 for this class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you cannot make it on 10 to 11 and you have a question or you have, send me a text. In the syllabus and in about your instructor, you'll see that I have given you my cell phone number. Send me a text to say that I can't make it at 10 o'clock on Tuesday or Thursday. Can I meet with you on such another day? And we could work another day out. But don't sit down there and tell me that you didn't make my office hours because it was from 10 to 11 and I didn't know how to reach you. You have my cell phone number, folks, so you could text me anytime. You have email. You have 24-hour access to me, and I am very good at responding. Okay, so make sure you understand that. Okay, let's go on. Sorry. This is what I wanted. Okay. We went through the grading standards, asynchronous technology, Netiquette, Blackboard Collaborate. That is only for office hours. I do not hold official class days and times. This is not a course that is synchronous in an asynchronous environment. It is totally asynchronous. Since this is an asynchronous or fully online course, attendance is taken when you submit your assignments. Everyone is expected to submit all assignments on the due date and time. Remember, email is not chat. Proofread. This is all part of communication. Proofread. Every email must have complete sentences, not U for the letter U for YOU, spelling out everything. Dress requirement. When you make your individual and your team presentation, I expect the men to be dressed, anyone who presents as male, to be dressed this way, and anyone who presents as female, okay, to dress this way. Any questions, make sure you contact me immediately, all right? Your first assignment, well, let's go into textbook. All right, this is an OER, as I mentioned to you before. All right, your textbook is online. Okay, so you don't have to pay for anything. There's no CD that you have to purchase. There's no code, nothing at all like that. Okay, you will see teams yet because I created the video first, but you will see the teams and I'll send you. I usually have a video for each of the weekly assignments so you know what's going on. Talk about discussion board later. To get into Blackboard Collaborate, click into Blackboard Collaborate. All right, I haven't set up anything yet, but when I set up the office hours, you'll see the session has already been created. All right, here are your My Grades. Okay, now let's go into the weekly assignment. Your first weekly assignment is due on January, well, we're talking with the January 25th. All right, so your first weekly assignment is due January 30th. What do you have to do? Complete the Are You Ready tutorial, which you already saw. All right, here it is. Okay, it's due January 30th. You must view the video, follow the instructions, and submit the certificate when you have completed the tutorial. The assignment is worth 10 points. Okay, and there's an attachment. There's no attachment to this. It's just through the video. Okay, there's a video for submitting an assignment. Okay, your part 2, please click into the link. All right, and you will see, first of all, a Q&A. This Q&A is for any question that you have about the course that other people at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning may be able to answer your questions. All right, so just post it there, unless it's something that, do not put anything personal in Q&A, and personal means grades. So don't ask about your grades in Q&A because everyone can see this. All right, so you have to introduce yourself, just as I introduced myself to you. By introducing yourselves, when you click into this, you'll see a video of a student and the way she introduced herself, and that's the way I expect you to introduce yourselves. Not in pajamas, not in the bathroom. This is professional. So get something that'll give you a professional look. I expect the men to be in a tie and have at least a suit jacket. You don't have to have, unless you're standing, then I expect you to be in full suit. But if you're sitting, then a shirt with a tie and a jacket. Women have to be dressed professionally in a dress or a skirt and a blouse if you're standing, or a suit. But I expect you to look professional, all right? And just look at the way the video is, okay? And you have to submit not the video, but the link to the video. That's very important because you're going to send me, I can't post the video. Of course you can't post the video. You're in Blackboard. Post the link to the video. So if it's YouTube, post in the discussion board the YouTube link. That's all. Don't go looking for something that's not there. All right? The next assignment that you have, and again, that's why this is due we're meeting on January 25th, and you have until the 30th, 5 days to do these little itsy bitsy assignments. Watch the video, answer the questions, okay, what tips, okay? And to receive the full 10 points, you have to respond to somebody else's posting that you agree or you disagree. Most people are not going to disagree, but there might be something that person had said that sparks your interest. Okay, and also working or writing with numbers. Okay, this also is due by 11 p.m. January 30th. Which of the two did you find easier? You get the full credit. You don't have to respond to each other, not at all, but you can if you want to. All right, so please make sure that these 3, introduce yourself, college advice, the video, and writing or working with numbers, you complete those 3 assignments by January 30th. Okay? And the last one is creating an avatar. So when you see in Blackboard, this is what we mean by an avatar. And I gave you instructions on creating the avatar. All right? So logging into Blackboard, and once you set this up, okay, then this little picture will show up every time. And if you're too shy about submitting a picture of yourself, submit a flag of your country or something that says who you are, a doggy, a child, or whatever it is that you want to use as your avatar. But that is not what's going to happen with your introducing yourself. You must introduce who you are because we don't see each other. How else are we going to see each other? You're getting to see me during my office hours all the time because I do not do gray outs. If you want to do gray out during office hours, that's not a problem. But I need to know who you are, what you look like, so does everybody in the class. That's why I ask you to put this in the discussion board. Any questions, either text me or post in Q&A, okay? Using this form, Q&A, any questions that you have about the homework assignment, the textbook, anything that you have, any questions, anything personal, text me, okay? And information about who I am, about your instructor, all right? And then you'll see my cell phone number. Please text me rather than calling me because I'm sometimes at meetings. And I also want to make sure that I have a written statement so that I know that I responded to your question. This class Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. All right? So any questions, make sure that you post or text. Okay, all the best. Enjoy. I know I enjoy teaching this class and meeting all of you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the time before classes start January 25th. Thank you. Bye-bye.